Hi guys, and welcome back. Today we are continuing our journey through the names of God, and we're going to start in Genesis 14:19. It says this: He blessed him and said, Abram is blessed by Elyon, creator of heaven and earth. Have you ever had a name given to you? Duh, yes, of course you have, because your actual name was given to you by your parents, but what I mean is like a nickname. Or maybe there is a better way to pose this question. Was there ever a special name that only one person or a select few people called you? Usually this can be a sweet reminder of a special relationship you have with that person. Like, for example, when I was little, my grandfather on my dad's side called me Dipstick. Thinking about it now, that may not have been as enduring as I thought it was when I was a little kid. Anyways, when we start moving on to the names of God other than Yahweh and El Shaddai, we start leaving behind the names that God gave himself and moving towards names that other people gave him. And just like how nicknames often reflect something about a person that others notice, these nicknames reflect attributes that we should recognize about Yahweh. Elyon, or God Most High, is one of those names. In fact, this becomes an interesting name for God because while El, as I have said in previous posts, just means God, Elyon is an adjective meaning the highest possible. It often gets translated as upper, exalted, or top. If something is Elyon, it is the highest it can possibly be, like the top floor of a building, the peak of Everest, the note everyone tries to hit when they sing Take On Me by Aha. These are all things that could be considered the highest, or Elyon. But there is something unique about this adjective, because 33 times of the 53 times it is used in Scripture, it is being directed towards Yahweh. Now, while some of the times it is still being used as an adjective describing Yahweh as the highest being, often it is used as a noun. It is like saying, the one who is the highest, hence why it is often translated as Most High. Yet, this is not just talking about Yahweh being this being that is literally located in the highest place physically, though there is an aspect that is implied in this title. This is emphasizing his authority. The first time Yahweh is referenced as El Elyon is in Genesis 14. And in that chapter, a bunch of kings from the east come and fight a bunch of kings located in the land of Canaan. And during this clash of clans, Lot, Abram's nephew, is captured. Hearing about this, Abram leads a force to rescue Lot and ends up not just saving his nephew, but defeating the collection of eastern kings. And when Abram returns victoriously, he is met by Melchizedek, who is not only a king, but we are told he is a priest of El Elyon. Melchizedek blesses Abram by identifying that not only did El Elyon create all things, but he was the one who gave Abram the victory. Now remember, height is often tied to authority in ancient times and even today, right? Thrones are located on platforms so that the monarch is above all others. Gods are always depicted as living in these realms that are located above the humans below. The being that is located above all else has authority over all things. So by identifying Yahweh as the one who is the highest, the one that is above all, it is saying that Yahweh has the ultimate authority over everything. Paul tells us in Romans 8 that if the Lord is for us, who can be against us? And the confidence he has to say that is found in the fact that the Lord is El Elyon. Last week we talked about how God called himself El Shaddai to let us know that he is sufficient for all our needs. There is nothing we need that he cannot give us. And in response to this, we turn and call him El Elyon because we know that he has the power to truly live up to that promise. This is why God, coming in the form of Jesus, should blow us away. El Elyon became a baby so that we could know him as El Shaddai. But remember, Jesus told his disciples at the end of Matthew that all authority had been given to him. Paul tells us in Philippians that Jesus has been raised to the highest position. Revelation shows us that only Jesus had the power to open the scroll. We bear the name of the one who can do all things because we bear the name of the one who is above all things. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If this was a blessing to you, please like, subscribe, please share this. If you would like to listen to it in podcast form or read it, the links for that will be down below in the description of this video. Anyways, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.